People, when they talked about the 20th century, said that it was the century of physics. You know, we had all these big discoveries about physics at that point, and lots was changing. But even as we were getting to the end of the 20th century, and now especially that we're in the 21st, this is clearly the century of biological science. The amount of movement and discovery that is happening at all angles of the field of biology it's honestly jaw-dropping. What that means is there's so much work, both in terms of discovery and science and being sort of on the leading edge of research, but also in terms of careers.
The field of biology, it's never not going to be relevant. Medicine is always going to be relevant. There's always going to be health and ecology and environmental science. There's always going to be something that touches in biology.
The Biological Sciences Department at UB is a really unique department for other Research One universities, so universities that are comparable to the University of Buffalo. First of all, it is a general biology program. We are a single department, all housed together. And what that means for us is that we have representatives in terms of the professors, in terms of the researchers who are here, of all aspects of biology, from biochemistry all the way up to what we call organismal biology, ecology, evolution, those types of things.
The Biological Sciences Department at UB has a really strong faculty foundation. All of the required courses by this department are taught by professors in the department, so you'll get to build relationships with those professors.
As a department, we're actually fairly small. We have 31 faculty and 1,300 students, or close to 1,300 students. And what's exciting to me about it is that the department keeps investing, even though it's small, in making that experience better. And our students' evaluations of their experience in the department have gotten better and better across the time I've been here. And that means we're doing something right.
The biology department has helped me gain experience and gain leadership skills. Me being a first-generation college student, I didn't have much support from home because nobody has ever gone this far into college. So when I came to college, I was a little on my own to, explore all my opportunities here at UB. The department overall have brought these opportunities to me. As far as the bio honors department, doing research and gaining that leadership experience, they brought that to me. I didn't go find that. I didn't know how to find it. I didn't know where to find it. It has benefited me because it has shown me what I would like to do in my future career.
One of the biggest things that I have found now is that we have in-house advisors. These advisors meet with students every semester, make sure that they're on track, make sure that they're not making mistakes in terms of their crediting, their time to graduation, notice right away if we have slipping grades, help students get involved with tutoring. Additionally, we're one of the few departments that has faculty advisors for all of our majors. So in addition to the professional advising staff, every single major is assigned to a faculty person to go to talk to about career, even course choice. How do you make decisions about your life? So you have somebody who's been through a professional path who's there to actually speak to you. And I think that's a big benefit to our department.
The biology program at UB is unique because you get to tailor your own path. Not every university lets you do that. So many other universities say, here are the 30 credits you need to graduate. You don't get to pick your classes.
So with that, it gives you a lot of freedom to take many other classes, even if it's outside of biology, something that just interests you, something that you think would benefit your future career. You have that freedom and you have that opportunity.
I feel like one of the most unusual things about biological sciences is that we don't just offer one degree path. We offer, at base, both a Bachelor of Arts, a BA, and a Bachelor of Science, a BS. In general, the Bachelor of Arts is a less deep dip into biology. It's the same basic core curriculum that you take with the Bachelor of Science, but you don't do as many elective courses to finish off your degree. Many students have competing needs in terms of their time at university. And so we want to make sure that they have space in their curriculum to be able to do multiple things. So these are students who want to do study abroad. These are students who are hoping to go to medical school and now, based on the requirements for medical school and for the MCAT, need to take psychology. are thinking about the fact that they're not just going to become doctors, but they're going to be business owners and want to go and take some basic business courses in our business school. So the BA can be a great option for students who are interested in those sorts of opportunities. The BS is the same start, but more electives and an extra lab to finish the degree. I think it's a great course for people interested in research and graduate school. It feels to me, every time I bring this up, it feels a little bit hokey or cheesy, but our department actually has a motto, and the motto is learn by doing. But it's not actually for the undergrads that we have that motto, I don't think. It's for us. It's for us to remember what the mission is. And the mission isn't to have students sitting in classrooms listening to professors give knowledge. Across the country, we are eliminating lab courses for freshmen and sophomore, first year and second year students. Labs are very expensive to run. And so the philosophy is at these other institutions that you should wait to have lab courses until you're certain students are going to stay in program. Biology, when I first was brought here to redevelop the first year curriculum, they said, no, we as a department have committed to first year students, the very first class they take, they're gonna be in lab. They're gonna be in wet lab every week.
You're a freshman and you're being handed the same exact equipment that someone with an R01 research grant and millions of dollars gets to use. So you get to jump right in and do the same experiments, recreate experiments that really famous scientists have done in the past. And it's really exciting.
Our department has a huge commitment to students doing independent research. Independent research can be the moment a student stops being a student and starts being a professional. And the way biology shows its commitment to that is we allow students to do research not just with members of our own faculty, but to do research for credit in biological sciences with any UB-affiliated professional in the area. So we have students right now who are working at Roswell Park. We have students working in the medical school. We have students working in the dental school. We have students working at the zoo.
I work in an auditory neuroscience lab. The mechanisms we look at are the changes that go on at the connections between brain cells, which is called the synapse. If we can understand how these synapses work better, then we can come up with treatments for ailments like tinnitus or epilepsy. It's a different kind of learning and a different experience you get.
Students, because our program is so lab focused, develop skills in terms of being able to do research. So basic things like, making solutions, learning to pipette, but also learning to design experiments, learning to be organized, learning to go from step 1 to step 2. All of these things turn out to be skills that the job market is looking for, that internships are looking for, that help with preparation for future testing like the MCAT and the GRE. And so there's a lot of just very hands-on skills that are really focused on in this department that I think help students.
It's different than any other major because it's ever-changing as we learn more about biology. So not only do you have a plethora of career options, that career can always be moved forward into something exciting.